We are now moving on to discussion item 1.1 regarding the City Council's options for filling the District 5 vacancy. And before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to address why we're here today, as well as some of the rumors my colleagues and I have heard regarding Councilmember Mote's abrupt resignation at the February 14th meeting. I'd like to start by acknowledging Councilwoman Mote's service to our community. As I think many of you know, this job isn't easy and it can take its toll. All of us up here are regular citizens. We're not seasoned politicians. We stood up to serve because we care about our community, and I don't think Councilwoman Mote was any different. I know that serving with Alan Lee took a real toll on her, and I know she had very strong opinions on how she viewed her role as a city council member. It's unfortunate that Bynette felt that she couldn't come to us for support and she could not speak to any of us. I'm truly sorry she felt that way. I know that she had mentioned resigning many times over the years. After the Alan Lee recall, I think I and many of our colleagues had hoped that we, as the council, could come together and work together to heal the community, that we could come together in the best interest of all of the citizens of Big Bear Lake. Going back to Randy's appointment as the mayor last year, I don't want to speak for my colleagues, but I think we all started to see a change in Councilwoman Mote. I know former Mayor Putz reached out to her personally on a number of occasions during his tenure, as did others. And I know she refused to speak to him, amongst others. When I became mayor, I again reached out in hopes we could all work together for the betterment of our community. I've been asked by some in our community why I removed Bynette from her committee assignments, and I want to specifically address that. It was not something that I wanted to do, and I didn't come to the decision lightly. As with my other colleagues, I reached out to Bynette asking to speak with her. I spoke to all my other colleagues, but Bynette refused to even return my message. I wanted to speak with her because I knew she had placed her home on the market in the fall, and we had heard that she had been living in Baldwin Lake. I wanted to understand her plans, as I wanted to ensure that we had continuity on our committees. She wouldn't speak to me, so I felt like I had no choice but to remove her from her committee assignments. There was nothing more to it, and if she had had a conversation with me, maybe things would have been different. Being here today is not what I wanted, but people have to do what's in the best interest of themselves. And I said it at our last meeting, and I'll say it again. I thank Bynette for her willingness to raise her hand and serve our community. I wish her and Greg all the best, and now it's time for us to move forward. And so with that, Erica, I think I'll turn it over to you for the presentation.